I will say, what initiated my enjoyment of this is it showing up on my doorstep per that one Instagram ad that I clicked when I was hanging out with my wife at IHOP and took too long in the bathroom, and I ended up just clicking on Instagram ads.
As we all do. As we all
As
do.
anyone 4 shots into IHOP, which is hard to do, by the way, without a gas station nearby, would do.
I have shorts from Instagram.
I've got gum from Instagram.
Well, you also have the shorts.
I do have the shorts.
Goose in OKC has the same shorts.
Does he?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Mess with the bonk, get the honk. And it's just a swole goose.
Fucking hell. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, continue. Instagram ads. You're mine.
At IHOP.
At IHOP.
Oh, no,
IHOP
yeah.
wine.
The vino profile.
The vino profile. I'd say, here's what I'd say. Hold on. Live vino reaction. Pinot Grig. I'd say
From Cali, 2022.
from Cali, 2022. I'd say
Tickler from Cali. Confirm.
I'd say San Andreas notes a little bit of stone fruit. It's dry. As you said though, it's full.
It's more of a full. It's a soft dry.
It is. It's not something that's going to attack the senses. It's not something olfactorily that's
It's
going to really
very
sit with me. Smooth. It is smooth. It's not the right temperature because it's been sitting out here in this lovely.
It's like 85 degrees.
Well, you know, if we wanted to enjoy it more, we'd aerate it.
Of course. Well, hold on.
I don't know if Mike has a good aeration, but leaving it in the cup does the same thing.
Dude, I couldn't even. He went looking for my
wine glasses.
Yeah, my wine.
That's true, yeah.
Opener, and I
couldn't find a corkscrew for the life of me.
I had one because, of course, I date, right?
Yeah, you have one. I know because I've used it.
I had one. I don't know what happened to it. I gotta buy another one because I don't know where that went.
So what does a good old engineer over here do?
Well,
Keebler the engineer. Tickler.
when you're not given a solution,
Keebler
you
the
find a
tickler
solution.
engineer.
Of course, I
your
look
solution?
at the illegal
He developed the
gunsmithing rig,
solution.
of course, and I find a screw attached to a fridge magnet. I, of course, try and hand screw it in. I just pull a little bit. I'm like, whatever, 2022, that's not too long, right? It's probably not, desiccated into the frame of the fucking glass. No.
No cork
No, it
fragments
is.
in there.
Yeah, it's over. It's pretty much over at that point because I just pull it, rips most of the cork out. I'm like, all right, well, that's less cork to deal with, right? Optimistically framing the problem, I find a larger screw, trying to hand screw it in. I say, no, this isn't gonna work. I move past all the C4 and fentanyl. I fucking start screwing it in with the longer screw. I'm like, all right, hold on, here we go. Find a screwdriver, right? Pull that, get some needle nose pliers or whatever.
You probably found the screwdriver on the ground doing my shop.
I did. It was on the ground. There was a Phillips head on the ground, which I said, oh, perfect. I start going to it. This is a 6-point screw. Why do you own this anyway? First of all, whatever.
I own 6-point
I
screws.
own a lot of 6 points.
Because you know what's happening? Nobody's unscrewing this without this tool.
Yeah.
For security applications.
Those are deck screws, bro. That's what I use for all woodworking now.
Good for you. I can only say good for you and whatever your YouTube algorithm has brought you to.
Come on, he drinks vino. You think he cares about screw types?
I've got my dovetail joints at home. Thank you very fucking much. But you
Still
know what?
not a screw.
That's true. I'm
Okay,
a nailer.
Continue.
I honestly don't even know where I would continue
You were
to.
talking about the screw that you found that did not work, so that
And
you
the
continued
screwdriver
on
that was on the
exploring
floor.
through
And
the
then the
garage
needle
to
nose
discover-
pliers.
Oh, you forgot about the needle nose.
That's
The
true.
pliers.
Yep. The needles with some mysterious substance rusting over it and into the handle. I'm gonna hope it was blood.
Ash stang. We'll just say it's from the
I
ash
don't
stang.
know where those. I know what needle nose he's talking about. I still don't know where those came from. In this day,
I've never seen longer needle nose also in my whole life.
I don't know where I got
Did
those.
I leave them in a toolbox? Because I know I've had some long.
It's those. I don't know where those
Because
came
I
from.
Needle
lost the
nose
long,
pliers
like,
the
almost a
long
foot
way.
It seems like.
Yeah.
And then there's the one with the little hook.
I was actually using those the other day.
They're amazing.
To pull fuses and replace them with the light up fuses in the Mustang.
See, if you don't know, we also do car shop work for the ash stang.
But
I
anyways,
saw the ash dang. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I've seen the ash dang too.
But yeah,
Fire.
those needle nose are a force to be reckoned with. If you bust out those bad boys,
It worked.
you're doing something.
Yeah.
It worked. I got it. Whatever. I got my warm Pinot Grig straight
Well,
from the
doing
Californian
something.
Valley.
A good wine can be drank warm.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about 80s, not 90s, but 80s degrees, and
That's fair.
that's not bad.
Yeah.
Past the Sprite at that point, right? Whatever. At a certain point.
You know,